My trust is in you. Ancient of
Ah, ain't you coming to church today? Why are you not ready?
I'm not going to that church again. Ah, didn't you see how the choir master disgraced me last week Sunday and even yesterday's rehearsal? I'm not like you who has a big heart to accommodate their nonsense. They should take their church. I will look for another church to attend.
Ah, was it a human being who hurt you or God? And are you in church sake of new human beings? Please hurry up and let's get going. We are almost late for service.
Please go ahead, I'm not going to that church again. Believe me, how do you handle them? I remember clearly how the church secretary shouted at you in front of the whole church last 2 weeks. Didn't one of the deaconesses spread false rumor about you that you sleep around with men, and came to apologize secretly? Why didn't she apologize to you in front of the whole church she lied to? I'm not like you who have been tolerating this nonsense from them. I have stopped the church.
It is well.
It is not well. Oh. Now, tell me, how do you get hurt and still go to that church serving those same people who hurt you? You are still free with the church secretary and the deaconess. How do you do it?
It is because my definition of a church I have in my heart. A man told me something about the meaning of a church some years ago, and since that day, my mentality about the church of God has changed, and that keeps me going no matter how the people in the church hurt me.
Really? What did the man tell you about church? Maybe you can share with me and that will make me change my mind. Do you know that that choir master is dating Agnes, the alto part leader? It is either he is having a crush on her, or they are dating, one of them I think. Anytime I bring a song for administration, he rejects it but accepts every song suggested by Agnes.
It is well. Can I share with you what the man told me about the church some years back?
Sure, I'm listening, but that will not change my mind though. I have stopped going to that church. You talk, I'm listening.
Well, the man told me that the church is like a hospital where many sicknesses are brought and treated.
A hospital? What correlation has church got to do with a hospital? What exactly did he say?
He made an analogy between the church and a hospital. You see, when you visit the hospital, you witness all sorts of sicknesses. Some are malaria patients, others HIV, others too are mentally challenged, or others may be infected with coronavirus. None of these patients care about what symptoms the other sick person is demonstrating, however, they just want the doctor to attend to them. Even when the doctor isn't around, they still wait for the doctor, because they know the only one who can treat their sicknesses is the doctor, not even the nurses.
I still don't understand. How does this relate to people hurting us in church?
Don't worry, you will understand. I want to ask you a question. Do all patients receive their treatment at the same day? I mean, at the hospital, does the coronavirus patient receive his or her cure on the same day as the malaria patient?
No, they don't. The coronavirus patient's treatment or cure will take some time, but for malaria, at least 3 days, the patient should be fine.
That is how the church is. All of us in the church are sick and we daily come to Dr. Jesus for treatment. All of us have different sicknesses that need to be healed by Dr. Jesus.
Wow, this is deep. This is deep. We all have different sicknesses.
We are all responding to treatment. We cannot possibly receive our cure the same day. For some, the healing process will take some time, and others they may receive theirs in no time. As a patient goes to the hospital and eagerly expecting to be cured by only the doctor, without looking at the symptoms of the other patients, so should the believer of Christ ignore all distraction including human beings when at the feet of Dr. Jesus.
So, we all sick in the church and responding to treatment. Others may get their healing on time, others too, it may take long, and the healer is Dr. Jesus. You know, this is deeper. So, the deaconess, the choir master and the church secretary are also sick. Our pastor seemed to have received his treatment early because that man has a heart of gold.
Exactly. All of us are sick and responding to treatment in the church.
Do you know something? I'm washing down right away. I have changed my mind, I'm going to the church with you. Kindly iron my blue dress for me.
Oh, glory be to Jesus. I'm so happy that you have changed your mind.
Yeah, I'm sick and I want to go to Dr. Jesus for treatment. I cannot be distracted.